Queen's pawn opening, Wade defense, 3.e4. Giveaway. One player was winning, but then gave it away. That game was pretty competitive. The opening was balanced. White was a cut above black in the middle game. The reti is a less common but flexible opening that controls the center with the knight before committing a pawn. d6 controls the e5 square and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. In addition to controlling the e5 and c5 squares and giving the dark-squared bishop room to grow, d4 takes up space in the center. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. The development of the light-squared bishop is permitted by e4's complete control of the center. This misses a chance to build a knight outside of its beginning square. It is incorrect. A pawn kicks the opposing bishop, forcing it to move or risk being captured. It is quite good. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. It is best. This develops a knight off its starting square, getting it into the action. This threatens to kick a bishop. It is excellent. The bishop is prepared to grow into a functional square. That's good. This strikes the opponent's bishop. It is ideal. This moves the bishop to safety. It is best. By growing a queen from its beginning square, this activates the queen. It is quite good. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. This threatens to attack a trapped bishop. This stops the opponent from being able to attack a trapped bishop. This strikes a rival knight. This move puts the knight on a safer square. It is the last book move. This misses a better way to develop a bishop off its starting square. It is a mistake. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. It is ideal. This is not the right idea. It is an inaccuracy. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling to the opposite side of the board as the opponent normally leads to a sharp, attacking game. It is best. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. A very strong play. It is excellent. There was just one smart move to be made. It is incorrect. The game was close to balanced, but now white is worse. It is a miss. This allows the knight to control more squares. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. The game is still close to equal, but black lost their advantage. It is an inaccuracy. This overlooks an opportunity to threaten winning a pawn. It is an inaccuracy. This keeps the material balance in check with good commerce. It is quite good. Backs off. It is quite good. Initially, black had the upper hand, but now the score is nearly equal. It is incorrect. Although the score was nearly equal, black now holds the upper hand. It is incorrect. This moves the queen to safety. It is good. That's a decent move. That's good. There were worse moves, but also something much better. It is an inaccuracy. Recaptures. It is ideal. This hits in the middle and prevents the opponent from gaining ground. It is ideal. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. This threatens to reveal an attack on a knight. It is best. The game is still close to equal, but black lost their advantage. It is an inaccuracy. Recaptures. It is quite good. This poses a risk of winning a pawn. It is incorrect. This is the only good move. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a pawn. It is a great move. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. It is good. This is an equal trade. It is best. Backs off. It is ideal. This threatens to win a bishop. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? This overlooks an opportunity to threaten winning a bishop. It is a mistake. There was only one good move in that position. It is a miss. There was just one smart move to be made. It falls flat. This overlooks an opportunity to defend a rook that was under attack. It is a miss. This move puts the queen on a safer square. It is best. A rook enters the action after developing outside of its starting square as a result. It is ideal. That's fine. It is good. This suggests exchanging items of equivalent value. That's good. Making the adversary double their pawns makes it easier to establish flaws. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. By elevating it to the 7th rank, this poses a threat of activating a rook. It is incorrect. Material is lost as a result of this. It is a mistake. Backs off. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. This moves the knight to safety. This is the only good move. It is a great move. That pawn was free for the taking. It is best. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. That's a decent move. That's good. A solid choice. It is excellent. The moved pawn advances toward its objective. That's good. Among the best actions. It is quite good. That's fine. It is good. The knight can now control more squares as a result. That's good. As a result, the bishop may now control more squares because it is in a better position. It is ideal. This ignores an opportunity to threaten winning a pawn. It is an inaccuracy. Giveaway. One player was winning, but then gave it away. That game was pretty competitive. The opening was balanced. White was a cut above black in the middle game.